Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are cooking, but we're cooking a delicious, yummy, healthy treat. So usually my cooking videos are more like dinner prep and dinners and lunches and that sort of thing. This is a recipe that I have sort of been touching up and working on for quite a while, and I shared it on my Instagram page a few weeks ago and you guys loved it. Sorry, I've got two kids are having their yogurt for morning tea, so they're just like chilling over there making noise. But I thought I would show you how I actually cook it and give you any tips along the way. So if you were interested to find out how I make my sweet potato choc brownie that has no sugar, is extremely delicious, addictive, dairy-free, nut-free, so yum, keep watching. Okay, so I thought I'd show you the ingredients that you're going to need to make the sweet potato brownie. You need to have a sweet potato that you have cooked and mashed. I think this is key. I'd found so many recipes that you just like pre-grate the sweet potato, and I was trying all these different options. Cooking it, mashing it just makes the brownie so gooey and yummy inside. Look, I can't give you an exact measurement. This might be like 1.5 cups, 2 cups. I literally just grab a smallish sweet potato, cook and mash it. You are going to need 2 eggs. You're going to need some type of oil or butter. I am using 1/2 cup of butter that is softened. You could use coconut oil, vegetable oil, if you want to make it dairy-free, but I have butter at the moment, so I'm using butter, 1/2 cup. You're going to need a little bit of bicarb soda. You are going to need cocoa powder. This is cocoa powder. You could use cacao powder. I do find cacao powder very bitter, so I would reduce the quantities of this. You will need honey. This is your sweetener. You could use maple syrup, agave syrup, any of those kind of sweeteners that you can get these days. I have honey. I like honey. That's what we are using. Vanilla bean, vanilla paste. You could possibly use vanilla essence, or you could just leave this out. It's up to you. I personally do like it, so I'm going to add some. And then some self-raising flour. Now, as an option, as a little treat, you could add things to it. So today, I'm going to add some macadamias and some white chocolate to it. You could add dried cranberries, dried strawberries, maybe fresh strawberries, whatever you really like. I had this left over from my cook the other week, so I thought I may as well maximize it and use them. So for a breakdown of the recipe, check out my Instagram page for the actual details, or just rewind this video to get the instructions for it. But let's go through. I'm a simple person. I don't like making much mess. We're going to use 1 big bowl to cook in and a baking dish. Now these baking dishes are not very large, and I am going to use 2 of them, and I am going to line them with grease-proof paper. Sorry, kids wanted more. I would like to get one of those large silicone baking molds, so I'm not having to use the grease-proof paper because it is waste. But for now, that will do. You could spray it with some oil, but I find to get it out, it's a very dense kind of a brownie, so you need to be able to like lift it out with something. So I do recommend grease-proof paper, or if you have those silicone molds, because you can like stretch the molds out, I'd recommend that. Okay guys, so into a large bowl, you're going to put your pre-cooked sweet mashed potato. I'm going to add my butter or your liquid oil of choice. We're going to add 1/3 cup of our honey or our sweetener. Let's add both of our eggs. option that I like. On my page, I say 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons. I like just to put a good squeeze in. It is an optional thing. You do not have to worry about putting something like that in. 1/3 of a cup of our cocoa powder. Now guys, you only need a teaspoon of it. It is quite strong, bicarb. This is just to help because you do have the sweet potato. It's very dense and this just helps it to rise a little bit. And then last but not least, our self-raising flour, just to help this bind and stick together. You're going to add 1/2 cup. And this, guys, is the mixture. It's almost like a cake kind of batter. Nice and thick. Now this is the base recipe. Like I said, I am going to add in some macadamia and white chocolate, and I'm just going to stir that through. So into my baking dish, I get my baking paper. Now remember, my dishes are quite small, so I'm going to do 2. And then we're just going to scoop the mixture into our tray or mould. I'm now going to bake these in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. Okay, so it's 10 to 12. I need to go put one down for a nap. And then after about 20 minutes, I'll check on them. They don't cook like a cake. If you put a skewer through it and pull it out, it is going to have stuff attached to it, and that's purely because of the sweet potato. So you need to cook it for about 20-25 minutes. The only raw thing in there is your egg. So you just want to make sure that the egg has cooked through, which it will at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. When they're done, we'll pull them out. I'll show you them, and you'll want to make them straight away. on your own variation of this, what you put in it, what you took out of it. I'd love to see your photos, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.